Hey guys, let's talk cream eyeshadows. So Beautycounter came out with 4 new limited edition cream eyeshadows. These come in a set for $39. It comes with 4 colors: amber, which is like a dark copper color, onyx, which is like a charcoal gray, soft gold, which is a soft gold, and amethyst, which is a beautiful lilac, purpley brown color. It's very beautiful. All right, so I promised a few people that I would put together a video on how I wear cream eyeshadows. So there's a couple of ways that you can do this. One of the beautiful things about cream eyeshadows is that they can be very, very simple. So one way that you can apply them is simply to just rub it on and tap it in, and you can be done in like 5 minutes. So let me show you that. So you just tap it on your lid. This is kind of tricky to do in a viewfinder. Also, I found it that I make really funny faces while doing my makeup, so sorry guys. So you just can tap that in. And it can be as simple as that. I mean, you could do this and then pop a little bit of, I've got a little bit of the um, white eyeshadow color from our Golden Hour All-in-One palette. I've got Aura in my inner corner and a little bit on my brow bone, but I need to freshen that up a little bit. And you could be like that, one and done. So you've got like a nice soft gold shimmer on the lids and you could be done. That's really great for like no fuss, just want to run to the grocery store kind of thing. But if you want to glam it up a little bit, I really like to kind of layer them up. And I personally use a brush. I find using a brush makes them look much more put together, more diffused, and give it softer lines. So what I would do is I would take that gold. I'm going to put a little bit more on just so that you can kind of see my process. Really focusing that more on the inner part of my lid. I'd use a fluffy brush, kind of blend that out softly. These can be really great as a base to powder eyeshadows too. They help make your powder shadows stick a little bit better so you get even more color payoff. So then what I would do is I would take this one. This is the amber. These are really, really buttery. So let me just kind of show you like just how much pigment is in that. They're just so, so good. So you can put it right on the back of your hand or you can put it right on your lid. Go in again with that fluffy brush. I like to go on the outside corner of my lid. And here's where I start making funny faces because when you're focused, like you don't really realize what your mouth is doing or what your eyeballs are doing. I'm gonna add a little bit to the outer corner. Just tap it on there, like you don't have to be perfect with it. And then you just start buffing it out. It's really like that simple. I find that buffing it out keeps you from having harsh lines. So you could totally layer these up with your finger, but I think that the warmth of your finger kind of makes them set a little bit faster. I could be totally wrong with that, but I feel like I have more time to work with them when I use a brush and buff it out. And so that gives me like more chance to like make sure that the edges are nice and soft. See how that looks like more diffused and blown out? When you just tap it out, you can't really soften those edges, so it's gonna kind of like feel it's gonna look a little bit more harsh. So I definitely recommend using a brush. So then I would grab, I'm gonna get my Golden Hour All-in-One palette because everybody has to have this palette. Like it, I don't know how I went through life without it. It is really so beautiful. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that aura in the inner corner. I already have some there, but I'm gonna brighten it up a little bit. This is great for really opening up your eyes. And then I'm gonna add it to my brow bone too. And what this will do, if you have a nice clean brow line where you don't have a ton of like stray hairs there, because the shadow will kind of stick to the hairs and not look as clean. So it's nice if you keep your eyebrows nice and clean. I'm actually way overdue to get my eyebrows waxed, but we're just going with it. So that adds a nice little completed, it just kind of puts, it's like completes the look, right? So got nice bright inner corner, gold through like the inner corner, and then diffused copper on the outside, and then the white bright shimmer on the top. So I hope you like this look. It's super easy. Again, the set is, I believe, $49 for a set of 4. There is actually a fifth cream eyeshadow available during the holiday line this year that is found in the Winter Warmth Duo. That one is called Sunstone, which is a little bit like the soft gold, but it has a little bit more bronze in it. It's a little bit deeper, a little bit more color payoff in that one, I think. So hope this was helpful.